Hi, today I'm going to show you how to decoratively organize some knives and a sword, and I'll start by just showing you the basic tools that I have used for this. So I use a wood stapler, a pair of scissors to cut some material, aviation snips to cut some galvanized strap, and I show some glue. I didn't really use it. There's some velvet material that I'll be laying on this plank. A galvanized hanger strap, and it's about 3/4 of an inch. And then I use some number 8 wood screws. My plank is about 4 feet long, and I lay the material on top, and I get it ready for to staple, to put it together. And you just have to make sure that you really stretch the material, and I get it ready for mounting. So I use these galvanized straps, and the straps, I make sure that I cut enough of a length so I can actually mold it around the structure that I'm going to put it on. And I really need those good aviation snips to cut this. Now, one thing is, when I actually mount the strap on, I want to make sure that I put a little puncture in the material, because if I just try to screw that on there directly, it'll catch onto the material, and it'll create some problems there. It'll bunch up the material. So what I do is I actually got a screw, and I just hammered it in to create the puncture, and then use the screw itself to create a guide hole. And once that was done, I was able to actually put the number 8 screws in through the opening in the straps, and was able to fix the straps on pretty easily. So here I'm just putting using the screw to make a little guide hole there, and just make sure that you lift the strap and see that there's a nice puncture in the material before you actually put the screw in there. So here, when I do that, I see that you can see that the finishing is actually quite clean. So I do that with the rest of the straps. I just have to make sure that the straps have the right length, and they're not as easy to bend around, so you may have to do this a couple of times until you get the right length and the right shape. But as you can see here, the final product looks pretty good, and I was able to finally mount this on the wall. So thank you very much.